Have you ever met someone and within minutes felt like you'd known them forever? You sit across from them and suddenly your body relaxes. You laugh at the same time. You lean in when they lean in. The flow feels effortless, natural, almost magical. And you walk away saying, wow, we just clicked. But here's the hidden truth. Clicking with someone is not magic. It's not destiny, it's psychology. And most of the time, it happens because one of you was unconsciously mirroring the other. Mirroring. The trick's so subtle, most people never notice it. The tool's so powerful, it can make strangers feel like best friends, enemies soften into allies, and potential lovers feel instant chemistry. It's the secret ingredient in conversations that people call magnetic. And here's the most fascinating part. You already know it works because you've felt it. That strange warmth when someone nods at the same rhythm you do, when they sip their drink right after you sip yours, when their tone rises and falls just like yours. You feel understood, connected, safe. And your brain rewards you with a flood of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Now imagine mastering this. Imagine being able to walk into any room and instantly create that connection with anyone. Your boss, your crush, your client. It's not manipulation, it's alignment. And once you learn it, your conversations, your relationships, your influence will never be the same. Let's dive deeper. In 1999, psychologists Tanya Chartrand and John Bargh ran a fascinating study. They placed strangers together in a room and asked them to chat casually. Here's the twist. Half of the people were instructed to subtly mimic their partner, copy their posture, echo their gestures, even mirror their facial expressions. The other half had normal, unscripted conversations. Afterward, the participants were asked what they thought of their partners, and the results were clear. Those who were mirrored reported liking their partners significantly more. They felt the interaction was smoother, warmer, and more natural. They couldn't explain why, they just liked them. That's the chameleon effect. We like people who act like us because deep down, similarity feels safe. Our brains evolved to trust those who move, speak, and behave like we do. In ancient tribes, this was survival. Those who moved like us were part of our group. They were allies, not threats. That instinct is still alive in us today. Think about dating. Two people sit down across from each other. One leans forward. A few seconds later, so does the other. One laughs softly, the other laughs too. Their drinks run out and they raise their glasses almost in unison. Without even realizing it, they're dancing. Their movements are aligned. And what do they both feel? Chemistry, sparks, but in reality, part of what they feel is psychological mirroring. Or picture a business deal. A salesperson sits across from a client. The client crosses his arms. Moments later, the salesperson does the same. The client speaks slowly, cautiously. The salesperson slows down too. Without noticing, the client begins to feel like this salesperson gets him. He feels understood. And when decision time comes, who gets the contract? The one who mirrored. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Mirroring doesn't just happen with body language, it works with words. If I say, I'm really stressed right now, and you reply, yeah, you're feeling stressed, I instantly feel heard. My brain relaxes. I feel closer to you. Therapists use this all the time. They repeat a client's words back to them, not because they didn't hear, but because it deepens the bond. And in that bond, healing happens. Let me tell you a story. A waiter once decided to test this. For half his tables, he responded to orders with polite, generic phrases like, okay, or sure. For the other half, he mirrored their words exactly. So if a customer said, I'll have the salad with no onions, and he replied, salad with no onions, got it. That's it. Simple mirroring. And the result? The tables that were mirrored left tips nearly twice as big. Twice, just because they felt heard. But let's not stop there. Because mirroring has been used in life or death situations too. Former FBI negotiator Chris Voss talks about something he calls tactical mirroring. When he dealt with hostage takers, he didn't argue or threaten. Instead, he mirrored. If the criminal said, "I need a car and a helicopter," he calmly replied, "A helicopter?" That simple mirror forced the other person to explain, expand, reveal more information. And in revealing, they gave negotiators the upper hand. Mirroring saved lives. Now let me ask you, who in your life would change if you mastered this? Your boss? Your partner? Your clients? Or maybe the people you struggle with the most, people who never seem to understand you. Imagine suddenly being able to disarm them, not with arguments, but with connection. That's the power of mirroring. But let's pause here, because you might be thinking, isn't this manipulation? Isn't copying someone fake? And the answer depends on your intention. If you're using it to deceive, yes, it can be manipulative. But if you're using it to connect, to build trust, to create understanding, then it's empathy in action. Because at its core, mirroring says, "I see you, I hear you, I'm with you." And that's not fake. That's one of the most human things you can offer. Now let's talk about how to use it. First rule, subtlety. Don't copy like a parrot. If someone scratches their head, don't instantly scratch yours. That's weird. Instead, think of it like a delay. Wait a few seconds. If they lean back a little later, you lean back too. If they gesture with their hands, let your hands become a little more animated. Match the energy, not the exact move. Second rule, mirror their words and tone. If someone uses phrases like cutting costs or making things simple, echo those words back naturally. They'll feel you're speaking their language. And third rule, know when to stop. If they're crossing their arms because they're closed off, don't stay closed forever. Slowly open your posture and they'll often follow. You lead by first following. But here's the secret most people don't realize: you're already mirroring. All of us do it unconsciously. When a friend yawns, we yawn. When someone laughs, we laugh. When a baby smiles, we smile back. Our brains are wired to mirror. The trick is to take control of what's unconscious and make it conscious so you can use it intentionally. Now let me take you into another scenario. Imagine walking into a high-stakes negotiation. The other side is tense, guarded. If you push harder, they resist. But if you mirror their pace, their words, their posture, something shifts. Their guard drops. They feel like you're not against them, you're with them. And when people feel you're with them, they move toward you. Deals close, agreements are made. Or imagine arguing with someone you love. They're upset, their voice is raised. Instead of fighting fire with fire, you mirror their emotion. You're really upset right now. Suddenly the tension breaks, they feel acknowledged. And often that's all they needed. Mirroring isn't about winning the fight, it's about ending it. So here's my challenge to you. Try this today. Pick one person, mirror them. Mirror their posture, their words, their tone. Do it gently, naturally. Watch how they react. Notice how they lean in, how they open up, how they trust you more without even realizing why. And when you see it, you'll understand that connection is not luck, it's skill. The people who are loved the most, trusted the most, followed the most, they aren't always the smartest or the funniest. They're the ones who make others feel understood. And mirroring is your doorway into that world. So don't just listen to this and move on. Test it, practice it, use it in your next conversation. Because once you master mirroring, you won't just get people to like you, you'll create bonds so deep, people won't even know why they feel drawn to you. They'll just know they are. I want you to try this within the next 24 hours. Don't wait, don't overthink it. Test it in one conversation, then come back here and share your experience. Because once you see how instantly people warm up to you, how they laugh more, share more, trust more, you'll realize this is not just a trick, it's a life skill. And the sooner you master it, the sooner you'll change, not just how others see you, but how you see yourself. So go ahead, be the mirror, and watch the world light up around you. Please subscribe for more videos that can add value to your life.